Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you on this fantastic Saturday afternoon. And I'm here with my buddy Penmu to play some Go, the great ancient game. I actually don't know how old it is. It could be new, it could be old, but it is a very funny stone game. How's it going, Penmu?
Good, good. Yeah, you approached me with this. I haven't played Go in a while. And this is Go, the board game, not the programming language. I should probably learn that at some point though. Hello all.
Well, shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I think you might actually be first. Black to move. I think you're black.
Well, let's get started.
All right. Yeah, so we had done a test game of this. Was it last week?
Yeah,
And
I think it
you
was
won.
about a
So
week ago.
we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Maybe I'm a natural. Maybe I'm just built better. Should we go over the rules of the game while we're just placing stones down for those that don't know, for those that don't play? Or
Sure. Yeah. Let's do that. So the way this works is that you place a stone on any empty intersection, and your goal is to try to surround the stones of the other player, and that's it, really, for the most part. The rules are a lot. Oh, and there we go. He captured. So he took this piece because he had stones surrounding my piece, and when you capture a piece, it gets taken off the board. I am not in a good spot at all.
it's a game with rather simple rules, but it creates some very interesting results, which is my kind of game. I really like those kinds of games, like a lot low complexity, high depth. I love that.
Yeah. And to put things into context, people developed AIs for both chess and Go, but we had developed AIs way earlier for chess than Go. I think we had Go bots starting, or what was it? Google's AlphaGo was only a few years ago.
I believe AlphaGo was 2016, maybe.
Ah, I guess a lot of time has passed. Factor Ramo come in, got jump scared by the live notification. Yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot to to advertise this.
I was just moving so fast. I moved fast. I broke something. Penbu wasn't able to tell anyone about this. I just kind of picked him up one
No, this
day. Now we're doing.
this is me just waking up a little bit too late. Is it your move?
It's your move.
Oh, is it?
I
Whoops.
know.
Oh, that's not looking good for me. Scrap and builder cells. I recall that Go was a challenge for the Google engineers. Yeah, it's because I think what did Go have a lot more states or something than chess,
It
or
has.
rather, like the strategy involved in it is more complex.
AI wise, it has a lot more state spaces and it expands way faster. In chess, you will probably have at most like, let me think. Maybe like 50 possible moves per board state, which is a lot. But compared to Go, but in chess that amount can change a lot, usually going down to around maybe 3 or 4 even in the end game. Meanwhile in Go, you basically always have 19 by 19, only sometimes decreasing possible moves for both players. So there's just an uncountably high amount of board states possible. And
That
each
makes sense.
tree as well.
I am not doing very well here.
I mean, it could be reverse of what happened in our test game where you got ahead and then started falling behind. I just gotta
Yeah,
get a
I
little.
never know.
I just gotta get a little cocky. Gotta be like a shonen protagonist or no, shonen antagonist, and then I lose because I'm cocky.
I'll see if that happens today. But Go are the problem is that chess has finite game states, but Go has a lot more possibilities. Hmm. Yeah, I suppose with Go, both people have to pass in order for the game to actually end, and then you have to agree on which ones are removed and which ones are not. So it's not quite as clear cut as chess.
Yeah. Oh, imagine a AI that can play your mahjong. That'd be something. What kind of strategies would it think up?
Mahjong is actually pretty easy. There are a few Mahjong bots out there.
Really?
Yeah, especially since a lot of it is probability and luck. So you have a few strategies that you put in, and it's all just kind of heuristics from there.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, 5 9 here. Oh, I see the normal board is bigger. Yes, so we're playing on a 9x9 board. The normal board is 19x19.
From what I've been told, you should,
They,
if you're new, you should start on a smaller board just to get used to it. And I'm new.
yeah, I am also clearly new here. um, let's see. So one of the rules here is that you can't put your piece in a place where it would otherwise be captured. So I can't put my piece here at h8 because that would be an immediate capture. So where do I go? This is a good question.
I mean, in theory, I am huddled onto one side of the board, so I don't have much territory on the left side. So maybe working with that would probably be your best bet. But
Yeah, I think so too.
And maybe I'm just feeding you lies to make it easier on me. I don't.
Well, perhaps.
Would I be so devious, Penbu?
Well, you're a doctor who claims not to be a doctor.
Oh, we don't
Or
need
no, not a doctor who claims to be a doctor. It's the other way around.
Well, hey, we don't need to talk about my stolen credentials. This is a public avenue. I will talk about that in private.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I did not see that one.
Neither did I.
I will show it to Z and see if she actually likes it to stream on. That would be fun to watch. Yes, it would.
Kind of seeing a flow go around the board here. I'm kind of getting into it.
This is a chase that I will not win.
Indeed.
Is it worth it?
What are you trying to get is the real question. Oh, I see. I see some devious happening.
It's not really.
You never know.
Oh, is that? I wonder about that.
What are you planning over there?
You assume I'm planning anything.
Well, I'd hope.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I feel like I mean, understandably, I think I'm worse at this than I am at chess. But also have less experience with this than chess, so.
Yeah.
You beat me at both, though.
No, I think we're about even on the chess games.
Did we ever play a normal game of chess?
I think that was the very first thing we did. I don't remember who won that one, though.
No, we have records.
This is true. We can go figure it out later on if we really feel like it. Oh no.
Stop me before I get my pieces.
Oh no. Hmm. Going on the back foot here, you ruined my flow. That's why they call me Dracula. They don't call me that.
I also don't really understand the reference.
There's this video series called Dracula Flow. I wouldn't recommend looking into it. It's very funny, but it's also very vile.
Ah, man. Actually, you know what? Is this... No, I'm gonna lose these 2 pieces. I can put something on G2, and I would capture your stone at H2. But then you can put a stone on H2 and then capture my my stones at G, like in that space there. So, sounds like a loss for me.
Which will be positive for me.
You got a really good control of the middle.
What can I say? Attack the center, that's what I was told. That might have been for a different game, but it works.
I do hear the perhaps the best opening moves is to start on the dots, but I could be wrong about that.
It does make sense. They are central to the... Because the top left one, top right one, bottom left, bottom right are central to a quadrant. And then the middle one is central to the entire board. So if you want to exert control over a wider area, you'd go in places where you just would be able to expand more. Or control sides. That's what I wager anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, sides is a little bit more dangerous though, because it's a lot easier to surround those squares, or the spaces. Like this, right? You can just put a stone on C2 and then you capture all 4 of those.
Indeed, that's why you gotta control them indirectly. Don't take them directly.
Yeah. Charles Sada, but these days have been drawn to chess and Onitama. Can't say I've heard of Onitama.
I'm looking one up.
Yeah, Go I think is still worth playing at least once, but it is definitely a different game.
It's very simple. I was able to one of the first times I ever played was actually with the chessboard and chess pieces, because just white, black, there you go.
Yeah. What happened? Oh, I see.
I'm a natural pen, but maybe I should go to the Go Championship.
You never know. Maybe.
That'd be a career switch. Software engineer to Go professional.
Hey, I used to be a software... I mean, I hate to use this term software engineer, because engineer is a protected term here in Canada, but everyone uses it anyway. But, now I'm a full-time VTuber, at least for a year, so... It happens.
Is it like you can't... Is it a similar situation where, like, you can't just hand out legal advice here in America? You have to, like, be certified in it? Otherwise, it's a problem.
Something like that. It's more of the title carries implications, and like certifications and whatnot, where you can't just call yourself an engineer. You actually have to go through like specific stuff to earn the title.
That makes sense.
But in the tech world, software engineering gets thrown around as just as a synonym for developer.
Yeah. I mean, my official...
And you have engineering teams.
My official title does have software engineer inside it, so that's why it seems fairly reasonable on my end. But if you want to get technical, all I do is stare at SQL statements all day, so...
Yeah, that happens too.
Yeah. Maybe SQL artisan would be a better title.
Well, yeah, jobs. I don't think they do very much these days, but they used to have very creative titles for job titles, like Unicorn or Coding Ninja. It used to be a bit of a meme.
I've not heard of those before.
Rockstar Developer is another one. If you ever find a company that has that for the titles, just stay away.
I'm assuming that means they're gonna play you like a guitar.
I never thought about that. Okay. There's another rule that says you can't return to a previous board state. So because he captured the stone at G9, and then me putting a stone at G9 would return us to a previous board state, I can't do that. I should have thought about that before before putting that in.
I believe this is bad news bears for you.
This has been bad news since like the 5th move.
I suppose so. I imagine the evaluation is gonna be nutso. Yeah, we'll have to see. It could be exciting.
Also here, I would find it funny to go to an interview with an electric guitar. I heard you want a Rockstar developer.
Oh, no.
A
A developer at Rockstar, my bad.
I do kind of want to learn the electric guitar. It's I've been composing pieces for Rock Band, and sometimes I feel like I just want to play it out.
Fairly reasonable.
What? I don't think there's anything I could have done to prevent that.
It happens.
Yeah, but now we open up spaces. Alright, so I can do stuff now.
But like how much?
Not much.
No, maybe if I start paying attention, I'd do better.
I don't think you need to pay attention for this.
Oh, are you saying I could just stop playing?
Well, I have limited moves, so
Technically, I do too. So
where can I go that doesn't result in immediate capture? Here, I think that's pretty much the only place. I take that back. I mean, it's not immediate, I suppose. Oh right, passing is a thing. I could have passed a bunch of stuff. I think I might be... No, I will pass.
Pass. Remove the dead stones.
Yeah, those are all... I think those are all dead. So then you have to accept that, yeah. Okay. Very good.
Good fun, good fun.
And rematch that. Send challenge.
Received.
Challenge received. Where did it go? I'm confused.
You should just be able to accept the challenge, and it's
It didn't,
it should take you to the thing. I think probably.
it didn't pop up on my screen.
So I'm gonna resend the challenge again, and if not, we're just gonna do this manually.
Yeah, I suppose so. What if I click rematch? What if I do this?
Yeah, you click rematch and then challenge received. So I now have received a challenge.
Game started.
And there
What?
it is.
Oh, that's where it is. Wait, where? Okay, here we go. What the?
Yeah, it should be on the top.
It's on my
top right.
notifications. I see it now. You know what? I think we'll go for a lower left quadrant start. I think it's a really strong for my mental.
Yeah. Electric guitar is one of MuseScore's weaker sound fonts. Maybe MuseScore 4. I can see Muse Guitars is relatively new, and I haven't really liked the sound of the guitars in there, but I don't know. The ones I've been using for MuseScore 3 have been decent. At least the way I work with it. Okay, now where do I go?
Me right after high school.
I applied to universities on the basis of what I. Okay, that's gonna sound wrong. Well, on the basis of what I didn't want to do, I guess. So it's more of, instead of trying to figure out what I wanted to do, I tried to figure out what I didn't want to do, and then figure out what's left. Turned out to be computer science.
I feel like that's a lot of people, honestly. And up in computer science, just because it's... I mean, it's pretty... There's a lot of ways to get into it anyway. So you can really get a feel for it before you start. Unlike, I don't know, say... I'm trying to think of a certain degree where you basically couldn't do it before starting in college.
Medicine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can start, you just might crack a few eggs along the way. Making the world's best omelet. Or worst. I don't judge. Maybe I should, though.
I wonder if I should take taken that when I got a chance.
I think it's a lot of cases of trying to figure out where you need to go with the flow. I'm a very flow kind of guy, so...
That's why you're good at Mahjong, right?
Well, okay, let's not be too hasty here. I don't believe we've, have we played a game of Mahjong after the last collab? I don't believe we have.
Not together, no.
How sad, how sad. Maybe we should change that.
Oh, we could absolutely schedule something.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You've been playing. So it's funny. I keep coming back to this because you mentioned after the cloud that was like a game that you were okay playing but not really into, and then now look at you.
I guess I wasn't really sure. I don't know.
Man, this is dangerous. I don't know how to deal with it.
As chess players would say, as chess players would say, it's a very sharp position.
Uh-oh. Siri, welcome in. Who's winning? So far, likely Hustle. He did win the first one, and he won the practice one. I'm not looking like I'm not looking like I'm in a good position right now either. Better than earlier, but still not great.
It feels a little more neck and neck here. We're straight chilling. We're straight gas, cutting straight to the bricks.
Am I gonna regret this move here?
It's possible.
I don't think so.
Hmm. Interesting. You know what? We full send it. Ah. Ah.
I got you once.
This is true. And we go again. Ah, okay. Well. I see how it is.
Think I can move here? Ah, right, I can't. I can move there.
I remember looking on Wikipedia for this game and seeing there was some very specific names for different stone orientations.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Like one was called the Hanging Dragon or something like that.
Seems oriental enough.
I mean, you can't really blame ancient Chinese guys for getting really obsessed with dragons. They are really cool.
Indeed, they are.
Wait, that's not a good move.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Chris shows, welcome in. Got the next one. Thank you. Oh. I don't know if that's gonna be misplaced confidence, but we'll see.
Set him up, knock him down.
It was neck and neck until he took a bunch of pieces over here, and now I gotta reclaim that.
We're learning the role of the goal. The vis-a-vis, mon ami.
Is this worth it? Yeah, yes, I think so.
Hmm.
Good block. But
Wait a minute. Hold on, let me look at this. No, wait, what is this? What? Oh, Dagnab, back to the game. Okay, we might be on the run. But we can pull it back.
unfortunately, you have a lot of holes in this lower left corner, which is making it difficult to surround your pieces with.
This is true. Aha! Strike back against fate.
Oh. I think this might be okay. Might be a wasted move.
It's this long line of tile stones on the 7. It's really causing me trouble.
I do wonder about that. Is that an actual... You know what?
What do I know?
I think I will. That feels powerful. I don't know if that's gonna bite me in the back later.
I mean, I doubt it. It looks pretty strong. Means the surface area I have to cover now is way larger. Don't believe I have many moves.
Pass.
I'll pass that.
Yeah, that's probably a good move there. It's not advantageous for me to pass yet, though, because I think you still have more... Actually, do you have more material? I think we're about even.
Not sure.
But also the territory that you have is more than mine. And I think it counts by territory.
I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it, not gonna lie to you. Oh, you probably figured that one out already.
I think you said that explicitly at some point.
Several times, probably.
Do I take this? Is this advantageous to me?
Try
Not
if you
really.
dare. You're in for a scare.
All right, very good.
I like the little clicks they got for this.
Probably from some some open source sound set. Couldn't imagine they made it themselves. I mean, I suppose they could, but I think I did hear some sounds that were the same as what was in Lichess, sorry.
It could be. It could be. I mean, sounds like it's on a really good microphone. But the actual sound itself, I believe, is just that of a pendulum clicking. Or something wooden or metal being released. There's a sort of slide and then a click at the end. Could be wrong on that one.
This feels dangerous. I should maybe not do this. I'm struggling to find places to move, so maybe I pass.
Pass.
Right. That's the thing. Should we deliver? Good night. Well, good night. Thanks for dropping by.
Good night, friend from Penbu Chat. Live well, laugh often. Live. Fish, laugh, love.
I was gonna say you're missing the love bit.
You're not gonna comment on the fish part?
Well, fish is whatever, right?
I suppose. Fish,
I
laugh.
suppose you can love fish.
My roommate actually really loves fish. He's a big fish guy.
Eating or like the animal?
Keeping.
Just pets. Keeping.
He has a lot of exotic fish. They're really cool. He's got these long ones called loaches.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine like a tiny eel, like about, I don't know, maybe half an arm length long. No, wait, quarter of an arm length long.
Okay.
That's what a loach is. They're really cool. They're also really fat.
Yeah, I should look this up sometime.
He's got other cool.
Okay,
ones.
that stone is dead. I think I'm going to pass.
Pass.
I will not.
Understandable.
Gotta get my capture number up. I gotta claw it back. Never give up. Never surrender. Unless it's
But
a good
I will
time
also
to
pass.
surrender.
Yeah, it's not clear to me that one of us is particularly winning just yet. It's just
I feel like you're definitely ahead, but I'm not sure a good way that you'd be able to utilize it if I was in your position.
I feel like you still have more territory though.
Maybe. But yours is a lot more, like, collected, I guess. I don't know. Let's try something here. That could be a big move. That could be dangerous.
Yeah, that stone's dead.
I feel like you're just trying to bait me into connecting all my stones together so you can knock them all over. Yeah, Frederick.
Well, that's certainly a strategy.
And what can I say? I take the bait. I'm not much unlike the fish.
The problem is you still have a lot of interconnected parts, so now that you've connected your two blobs, it's very difficult for me to penetrate. Might even be impossible in this case.
Yeah, I don't think we have many actual moves we can do. Like, I could place a stone on the top right, but that's just gonna get immediately captured, so what's the point?
I think I'll pass.
I'll pass that one too.
Remove the dead stones.
Okay, so those are dead, and nothing here is otherwise immediately dead, so I think that's probably it.
about right to me.
White wins.
Okay,
Well played.
apparently I've won.
Well played.
GG.
Oh, where was this? Well, how did I ruin it? Looking at the eval right now.
When you made a move that on the edge, J6.
Indeed. Be careful about the edge is what I'm hearing. Okay.
Yeah, because I think the edge allows you to be captured more easily. Is what I think.
Yeah, but it also allows you to capture other things more easily. So, who knows?
Potentially, yeah. Do you want to go up a size?
Yeah, let's go to 13 by 13. Let's see what happens.
Challenge received.
All right.
Game started.
I keep accidentally. So in the what is it? In the
Go for lower rates.
the game move or the game setup screen. There's a. I just noticed there's a drop down for what color you are, and for some reason it defaults you to white, which means you're going second, or I'm going second.
But you do get the second turn handicap.
I don't know actually. Is the handicap for second as strong here as it is in chess?
No idea. I mean, it's 6.5 points for you if you go second, so. I feel like that's particularly strong, but I'm pretty sure, you know, the point of it is to not be super problematic. I don't know. You know, make it equal. There's probably a reason, or maybe they just figured it out through long time luck. No, wait. They probably figured it out over successive generations of playing some Go.
Yeah, Go's been around for a long time.
Oh yeah. Actually, I think it is just stones, so it can't be that difficult to play or make rather. Ooh, that's not good. Those poor boys. Don't do it. They don't deserve this. They're but young men gone off to war. No!
I think I'll take that too.
They don't deserve this. When will this senseless violence end?
I think it ends when you move somewhere else.
I think you got a good point there, actually. However, I do what I want. Okay, let's think through this one here. YouTube. Play my
I
music.
saw that, and for some reason I didn't do anything against it.
That's how I feel when I'm playing chess, man. You know, I
It's
saw
like
it.
I'm one. Yeah. Feels like I'm one step behind or something.
Maybe you're 37 steps ahead, 25 steps behind, and rapidly progressing up and down the footpath.
Hmm. Can't say I understand the reference either.
Not a reference, just like something random I thought up. I mean, you know, unless a footpath is a reference to something.
Could be.
You never know. Maybe Forrest Gump? I don't know. I haven't seen that movie.
Me neither. I just know some of the memes around it.
Oh, you got a friend. And by friend, I mean... Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get those a lot?
At least once a stream.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone actually takes those seriously.
Maybe one of them's legitimate, who knows? I can't imagine any of them are. Because, you know, why go through the effort when you can just take their money? You're not even supposed to be doing that anyway.
Right, I saw that. A lot of holes in your thing here that's going to make it difficult for me.
Probably difficult for me as well.
Okay.
About to see big money plays soon.
Well,
No!
throws a little bit of a wrench in your plans, I'm sure.
Why do I not think these things through?
And I think I will do this.
Can't do this to me, man. My heart can't take this kind of excitement.
Good luck getting around that, I suppose.
I mean, I only need an amount I'm not telling you to surround it. Fascinating.
I can get around this one.
How's he gonna wriggle out of this one this time, eh?
I'll take that.
Will you now? Yeah, I think you will. I see a path forward. My own golden path. How do I stop this? Help. Help. Please. Help.
Oh, okay. I think I should still be okay, though. Well, we ran into this in the practice session, too. Made a bunch of holes, and then you still ended up winning.
You never know. Trying to engage my brain here. You know what? No more pennies, no more poundings. Move if you dare. See what happens.
I think we will go over here. Maybe. Not enough moves for this. Now I realized I made all the space in my overlay for the moves move panel. Turns out that's not a move panel, it's just chat.
Yeah. I was particularly worried about the moves panel doing anything anyway. So I just kind of slapped us both down next to it.
Well, it's too late to move things around anyway. Oh well.
You can do a midstream if you really want to.
That's too much effort.
Suppose so. Suppose so.
I wonder if there actually is a move panel though. So it'd be good to have one.
Maybe. No. Hold on. I'm literally just walking into it at this point.
I feel like my focus on the bottom left here is probably going to be my downfall later.
And you say that now, but we don't know. Anything can happen. Alright, men, we are retreating. You're mean.
Hmm. Okay. Start. A very interconnected web down there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem for me. I think I can do this.
What am I trying to accomplish here?
Oh, a lot of good moves left, I think. Do I pass? Do I move elsewhere?
See what happens.
It almost feels like I shouldn't bother passing. Because there's so much space left on the board.
Yeah, that's what I think. So, I mean, yeah, why would you pass when you just place on top instead, like that? I should stop running my mouth.
That I think poses no threat to me just yet.
Why do I keep doing this? Wait. I am, as the kids say, hooking. I think they say that. Yes. Yes.
I think I might actually still be okay.
I'm learning.
Because this does not return it to a previous board state. Now, is that just a throwaway move, or are you actually planning something?
Simply move and see. My plans are measured in centuries.
Probably not a good thing if you're playing on this server, because you only have 24 hours.
You have a point there. You have a point there. Have you ever read the Dune book series?
I've heard of it. I can't say I've read it myself.
I'm a big fan of it.
Is that related to the movies?
Yeah, yeah. You seen the movies?
I've not seen the movies either.
Ah, you got it. They're a really good adaptation. You know how a lot of people say like, "Oh, the book or the movie isn't as good as the book."
Mm.
I'm not gonna say the movie is better than the book in all places. Let me tell you, some parts of the movie, I'd say were better than the book. I could say that pretty confidently.
Okay.
Especially part 2.
Still need to see the second one. How many movies are there?
Right now... Well, okay. If you want to count David Lynch's 1984 romp of doing his own thing, tangentially based on the book, there's 3. But we don't count that because the 2 new movies by David Villeneuve just adapt the book pretty good as is, so I'd recommend just watching those. Dune Part 1 from 2021, and then Dune Part 2 from, I think, 2023. Was it 2023? I think it was 2024. I'm a huge fan of it. Because, sci-fi. No. Stop.
I think I'll have to stop there though, because I don't have anything else there. But I can get this.
Ah!
I don't think I have anything. Ah, actually, no, I do. I do. I don't think that's a threat to me. I'll let that go. Hmm. Anyway. Ah, probably should not have ignored that.
Like I said, my plans are measured in centuries. I bring up Dune because that's a quote from the book. Well, the quote, more of a paraphrase. The original quote is, "We are the Bene Gesserit. Our plans are measured in centuries."
Ah, I see.
Which, I mean, they literally are. So, it's a very good, very good book. I mean, I say I'm a big fan of the series. I'm only on the 4th book right now, and I've been stuck on that for like 2 years because I've had other stuff to do. But the 3 I've read are really good. At least I
We're
think.
gonna be a big.
Sorry, go on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think the 3rd book was pretty good. I read half of it in a single night and got blackout drunk that same night, so don't really remember it, to be honest. But I remember it being pretty good. Don't drink alcohol, kids. You forget Dune, and that's no bueno.
Einstein says here, I really like the Villeneuve movies, but there's a lot that they leave out, particularly part 1, if memory serves.
Yeah. The big problem is that Dune Part 1 was trying to adapt, I think it was around... Sorry, I'm trying to play the game and think at the same time. It had to adapt, it adapted about 2/3 of the book. And the original book is like 600 pages. So they necessarily had to... Dang it. There's a lot they had to leave out just by necessity. And there's a lot of stuff that I wish they kept, but I understand why they cut it. Like, there's a lot of really good character moments that I won't spoil, that they didn't even film, but just had to cut out for time reasons.
It's content they can put in for for extras like Blu-rays.
Ah, the classic director's cut. Oh, let's try this a little differently. Let's see what happens if we do this.
Okay. I feel like you saw that and then decided to ignore it because you're playing something else, and I don't know what you're playing.
I don't know what I'm playing either. Oh, hey, likely ban invader. Get out of here. I am playing a different game. I'm playing checkers. So I keep putting things diagonal to each other.
Hmm. Can't say I've, I mean, I'll play checkers. I can't say I enjoy it as much as some of the other games. I feel like I lose a lot for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever want to stop losing at checkers, it's a solved game.
It is. Just memorize all the board states.
It's just that easy. Yeah, those pieces are gone. I'm losing my touch.
Well, this happened during the chess variant stream too. I started winning a bunch because I guess I had more experience, but then you started winning more as you've picked up the strategy. I think the same thing might be happening here.
I'll just see what happens. I have to engage real hard. start caring. I have to care about things? Ugh.
Yeah, 5-9 here says, not saying the stuff I'm talking about would have fit into the movie, but it's a shame to lose it either way. Yeah, it's always, it's not, I mean, sometimes you have to cut things just for the sake of the whole, but it does suck to lose parts.
Dune Part 1, the movie, is very utilitarian in what it decided to keep, which it kind of had to be. There's some stuff in there where I was like, man, I read the book after I watched the movie. I was like, man, I really wish this was in the movie. But I thought about it for a little bit and realized it's not that relevant necessarily to the required parts of the story. So, oh well.
Am I gonna lose this area here?
We will have to see.
Nice block.
It might ruin me. Yeah, there's something really complicated happening here.
I think I might actually leave that one alone for now.
Ah, our ads have synced up. I should really set up my stream elements to talk about the ads too, or just set up lurk commands. People keep doing !point lurk, and I don't have a lurk command, and I always feel a little bit bad. I know they don't really care, but you know.
I have one. I don't. Oh, well, it doesn't work properly on YouTube, I think. On Twitch, it probably does, but I've never had anyone actually use it.
You know what? Let's find out. Well, okay, to be fair, that was in my chat, so... You know, I should have thought about that one.
I can always put it in mine, though.
Yeah?
Ah, there it is.
Background process.
I can unlurk, too.
How's it feel to be a background process, Penbu?
Not on my stream.
Ah.
Background process maybe on you. Ah, no, I can't say that. We're on a collab.
No, I'm in the background. I'm just watching you play the game. Everything that's happening here is out of my control.
You know what? I think we can do that.
I don't think so.
I think a couple moves ahead of you, and I think I should be able to do this. It's a turn-based game. You're both being managed by a scheduler. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe so. No. Okay, you know what? I'll take that loss. I think the butter pretzels I had earlier are really getting to me right now. Feeling a little woozy. Oh god. Alright, so what can I do in this position?
I do wonder if my alert command works on YouTube, or if it's been fixed. Bob, where are you? Oh, there it is. Yeah, but the username is not present. Okay, maybe I'll fix that at some point. Oh.
Hey, the ads are over. No, the water. What? The ads are over. That's what I want to say.
Apparently, I got disconnected.
Huh? I went.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
That.
Wait, I don't even. I don't win. No, hold on.
Yeah, nip that before you get me.
Well, you know, at least I'm trying, alright? I think it's just over for me.
I have passed. I do feel like I'm in a slightly better position, but I guess this is the case of, do you know how to end game?
Yeah. I don't think I have any way to win this, to be honest with you. Alright, we'll keep going. No, I physically can't capture those stones.
Okay, take that. Now, my concern is, I think I do have a better position in terms of like control, but I don't know if I have the territory,
I mean,
so I can't end it yet because
you have nearly twice the captures I do.
I'm not sure if that means anything.
It means you have more stones on the board.
Well, maybe, I guess. But the way this is scored is it's not stones on the board, or at least in the scoring version that I know, it's about territory controlled. So you make a perimeter around a certain area, and then the area of that section is what contributes to your score.
Hmm. I could have sworn just the amount of stones you had on the board.
Though that could be another scoring system. Because there are many variants of Go. We're using the Japanese rules, and I don't know what's involved in that.
Yeah, I got nothing. Pass.
Toss.
I lose. Actually, I'm just gonna click resign.
White wins.
Ah, yes, the graph does.
Yeah, I was telling you. I have nothing to do here.
Fair enough. GG.
Well played, well played.
Another one of those board size?
Sure.
Okay. I'm actually going to have this at automatic now.
Challenge received.
What is automatic?
Game
I think
started.
it switches every game.
I see, I see. Alright, we're gonna go for the center this time. Centralize that position.
Shift my focus back down there.
It's bottom right corner. It's messing with me. Gotta be more careful than that. Talking to myself, not to you. You're clearly doing alright as is.
For now.
No, I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I think the strategy here is if you're at an edge, try not to connect your pieces too much. That's what I'm gleaning from this anyway.
Makes some sense, makes some sense.
Nice block. Oh, I didn't see that one.
Can't
Am
talk.
I gonna run into trouble?
Gotta think. No speaky.
This feels like a race that I'm not gonna win. Should have focused my efforts elsewhere. I don't have enough moves for this.
We have the same amount of moves.
Yeah, but you're one ahead of me in terms of like strategic position here.
This is true.
I played into that.
I was like, is he noticing that I'm moving him in this direction? Is he gonna mess with me? Am I actually being led when I'm? Do I think I'm the one with the what's that thing they used to move horses?
Yardstick.
Yeah. Do I think I'm the one with the yardstick when instead I'm the horse? I don't know.
Fair enough.
Maybe I'm both horse and stick. Who knows? That's called a centaur.
Well, isn't a centaur? How do you spell that?
Centuar or Centaur? I don't
Isn't
know
that
spell.
Isn't that the horse-human hybrid?
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about? I thought we were talking about the stick.
Wait, yeah, you're right. I was thinking of the rider instead of the stick. What am I doing? You know what? Let's just keep doing this. Let's just see what happens.
I don't think I can continue the patterns. It's fine. You know what? I mentioned that you shouldn't connect things when you're at the edge, but I think in this case it's actually okay. Possibly not.
Gotta be very careful here. There's a lot of mysteries. No, we're gonna say no.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. Oh, this is not a good position for me. I'm gonna leave that alone and move elsewhere.
I feel like that move's forced, more or less. Kinda gotta do it.
Yep.
Think about this one.
I feel like I absolutely wasted a move.
Wow, rude. God.
By accident, of course. Ah! Aha!
I didn't see that. I saw that like right as right as I was going to click some. I would like full disclaimer. I have no idea what I'm doing. It would make sense that it's not a good idea to link pieces on the sides of the board. If you want to like use the language of the game, you're minimizing your liberties anyway, but you want
Yeah.
to try and keep high.
Although I think your best move here would have been to actually link pieces at L8.
Oh, they didn't make the sound that time. What? Just heard the click and then the pieces were gone. I didn't hear the sound. It's very
That sound played from my side.
The sound did or didn't play for your side?
It did play for mine.
No, well.
Although, yeah, I assume sounds are played client side, so there might have been some timing issues on your side.
Who knows? Computers are funny like that. Alright, I've got a new strategy.
I don't. I'm still uncomfortably over at the edges, which is probably not good. Oh. Wait, what guy? Oh, that got captured, okay.
Let's think through this one here. Yeah, for once.
Do I have any way of surrounding you? I'm not sure.
I see a very important move. I see a very valuable spot.
For you or for me?
For both, actually. But I'm not telling you.
Huh. I don't think it's that. I'm gonna go ahead and connect that there. Oh. Okay. So I can take this because that doesn't return it to its previous board state. Although... Actually, no, I can just connect that. That's fine.
The strategy is working. I just want you to know that.
So if you say so.
Yeah, I do say so.
What are you up to? Hold on.
My plans are measured with a ruler stick. Meter stick. Ruler stick? Wait, no. They're called rulers where I'm from.
Yeah, rulers. Meter sticks are only meter, like they're meter-long rulers.
Which makes sense. But a ruler stick does not exist.
Yeah, I've not heard that term.
Probably for a reason.
Very good. Double capture.
That's a pretty saucy move right there, I'm not gonna lie. Sure, my roommates scream. You might think, oh, should I go check out him? No. No, he's playing Marvel Rivals.
Understandable. I don't know. I've never actually seen gameplay of that game, so I don't know what if it induces screaming.
It's like Overwatch, if that gives you an indication.
Okay.
Better than Overwatch, I'd say, from a little I played of it. And I played Overwatch in the beta, so... I'm allowed to say when a game is good if I play it in the beta. I'm an OG.
Fair enough.
I got one of the first Diva team kills. Actually. It went down in history. No, it didn't.
Yeah, I can't say I know too much about Overwatch, but I think I have seen a bit of gameplay. No, I might be mistaking that for Fortnite. I don't know. So the Hololive has played both those games. I tuned in for something.
Fair enough. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate Overwatch. It's just like the current stuff they have for it, just not a huge fan. To be honest. I think I'm causing myself problems on purpose.
I think I have to do that.
May or may not be the story of my life.
Flashing on here. I haven't touched Overwatch since like 2018, but it's not core gameplay mechanics that frustrate so much as the higher level team play. Does that sound accurate?
Honestly, I never really played it particularly competitively. I don't enjoy competitive team games in general. I usually just play like casually. It's more so a lot of the champions they released were like, or the new heroes they released were a lot of like anti-fun heroes. For those who played Overwatch, I stopped playing around the time Bridget was added, if that gives you any indication. I enjoyed it for what it was, and then just stopped playing because stopped caring for it. I remember Bridget being a very controversial character. Wait, I'm not. Why is this song playing? I know this song is copyright. Why are these on here? Or not?
So you gotta check your playlist.
I suppose so. My usual plan for my playlists is not particularly advanced. You wanna know what Idea. Look at you. Wait. No. Hold on.
This is probably okay. Let me guess. You just take a playlist off YouTube that says copyright free.
No, I made it myself out of any guy like. And whenever Twitch or YouTube says something like, "Hey, this is copyrighted. We're muting your VOD or whatever," I take it off the playlist. It's an advanced system, I know.
Like song playlist Darwinism or something.
Say what? Oh yeah. Instead of pinches, we got YouTube videos.
Do I pass? I feel like I should pass. No, I can't pass. Doesn't make sense.
No, Penbu, you should totally pass. It'd be great for me. Can't see if I was rubbing my hands together, all scheme-like.
I think that came through in the audio.
Really?
Well, no, like not your actual right hand rubbing, but
yeah, the volume. Yes.
That was a bad move. But good you caught what I was getting at. Good for you, I guess.
Yay. I'm learning.
This?
Let's try some.
Okay.
Would you like to play a game? I don't like that game. Let's play a different one.
But in 2018, either way, something happened. Upon some introspection, I realized I was grinding for FOMO items without actually enjoying the grind. Immediately lost interest in both Blizzard games after the fight. Yeah, it's gotta think about why you're playing a game.
For me, Overwatch just stopped having any appeal, to be perfectly honest. Because I'd queue up, and I'd try and be a team player. I'd try and, like, you know, run around, have a grand old time with everybody, and I just couldn't do things. Oh, no! What did I lose? What's the damage? Why did I not see that? My son, he's very sick. My board state, he's very sick. Suppose it's a problem with connecting all your pieces together. My strategy.
Yeah, you should connect more of them.
Yeah, totally. In case you're wondering, my previous strategy I mentioned is not working out.
You have to tell me what it was, because I'm a little bit curious.
Yeah, I'll tell you afterwards. It kind of worked for a little bit, and then it just kind of leapt out of my hands. Look, we're kind of rolling back to the start here. That's bait. Will not be falling for it.
Good block.
Yeah, block. That's what that move is for. I'm not acting a blockhead, right? I'm a blockhead. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Something weird. Look, top right of the board. Something weird's happening. Oh.
Well, you could actually play something top right.
Yeah, it'd help you. Wait.
Oh, I missed. Right. Good one.
Yeah, see, you should have looked at the top right of the board. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Is focusing on this portion going to be my ruin?
I kind of have you pushed to the four corners of the board here. That move will potentially
in a way good.
ruin me.
Yeah.
Or...
It's in a way having me on... Sorry, go ahead.
No. It'll either ruin me or it'll lead me to greatness. This is very sharp. Alright, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you put me over the corners, then either... Actually, no, it depends on how much control I have over the corners. Because if I have the edges and the corners, then it means that if you connect your stuff enough, I can just take the entire thing in the middle.
Which is true, but I think I have enough safe things where you basically can't do that.
Yeah. Like
the sort of right side of the board where there's like a large white cluster. You know, right side a little up. You basically can't take that. And I can't really do anything to you either there, so...
Yeah, probably best not to touch that.
Yeah, for both of us.
Okay. See, I was expecting that, I think.
Oh?
I just didn't know what to do if you did do that.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Okay. I feel like I was seeing something and then it wasn't that.
The mirage.
That's That's
I
fair
mean,
enough.
To be fair, it is hard to think through all the possibilities, which is crazy considering it's just placing a rock down.
Yeah, sometimes it's the simplest rules that produce the most complex things.
Exactly. Less complexity, more depth. I love it. It's like the game of life. Conway's, not Earth's.
Yeah. Do I put that here? No, probably not.
Still sharpening the board, or sharpening the position like a knife.
Yeah, the thing is, you have a very connected inside.
I do.
So I don't know how I'm going to penetrate that, because I don't think I can. Because you have everything connected inside, but also you have things going out to the edges, which is the tough part.
I have the center, and I partially have the edges, but you only have the edges. Is that what you kind of do? You kind of get it?
Yeah. So because you have some of the edges, I can't wrap around and try to surround you.
It's very.
Key Blockman, welcome in. Good game, guys. Thank you.
Is Kiki Block is someone from your chat?
Yes.
Very nice.
I could just do this.
Yeah, I mean that makes my life harder.
Well, that was expected, but I don't think there's anything I can do with that anyway. So my problem is you have control over C5, and there's no way to penetrate through that for me to capture anything on this side. So I think the bottom left corner is probably lost to me.
That sounds fairly reasonable. Unless I do something very silly.
I think I'm gonna pass.
Pass.
I don't see any moves that are advantageous here.
I'll pass that.
Yeah, so those look like correct dead stones.
You have one.
3.5 points!
Oh,
Very
still
close,
doing
very
it.
close.
Yeah. GG.
Well played, well played. This is a lot of fun. Hold on, where was one of the inflection points?
I'm gonna move over here.
162.
So
Not
saying I should have gone. Sorry, go ahead.
Not exactly sure how to read this. Is it saying you should have gone to C7?
Sorry, which move are you on?
162.
162. 162. It's saying that. Or wait, no, this is my move, I think. Oh no, that's correct. Yeah, so 162. Black should have moved to at A6, but instead moved at C7.
Okay, I see. I think I see it because it connects your edge better, which is the thing you said not to do.
Yeah, the edge would have been a better move there.
I think it's just because they could have better control over my more central pieces here.
Yeah, because I didn't take the edge, you took the edge, and then now I couldn't surround your pieces.
It's a lot of very context-dependent stuff, I suppose. So that's what makes it cool.
Yeah,
All right, 19 by 19.
let's do it.
And probably ended there, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna have automatic here. Essentially, actually, if this is gonna be a last game, I'm gonna put this on random.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to do it two of them, but I know you have something to do after this.
Game
Nah.
started.
I'll just go one. Get this off my screen. What the hell? What?
It's a large board, full size.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm first. Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay, that's what's happening. I click. Apparently, this has a link to the Twitch page for Go that I clicked by accident. Which I was confused
Oh, yeah.
when I saw my own stream on it.
What category are you under? Are you under Go or online Go?
Go. Let me check.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
we're in
think,
the same category, so.
Yeah, because I think that searches over the Go category.
Which makes sense. Let's try out this little number, see what happens.
All right, being a little bit aggressive, aren't we?
Yeah. This is where it gets real. Real funny. May not have been a good move
you
on my
went there.
part. Bad move on my part. Maybe. Hmm. My plans are measured in centuries. Alright, alright. We can do this.
Oh, maybe I should have taken the edge instead.
I'll have to see what
Well-
happens.
I hope that's not going to be problematic. I didn't see that one. This is where we start breaking down.
Yeah. I'm having a breakdown, alright. Help! I'm being trapped in a room and forced to play Go! Help!
You're the one who invited me?
Help!
Oh, we can't be having that.
Yeah, we can. Watch this.
Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't even making a moral judgment. Just like, yeah, we just can, you know?
It's not an immediate threat to me.
It will be soon. I feel like I
I
should
guess the
probably
answer is not.
think about these moves before I make them.
Well, that'd be a good idea. Now that we're both a little bit more experienced.
Yeah.
Bold move.
No, yeah, yeah. Should have seen that one coming. That was gonna happen eventually, I feel. Ouch.
It's okay. There's still a lot of empty space in there. You might be able to reclaim some of it.
This is true. We can try our darndest.
Oh no, I should have done something different.
Ah, but if I don't see the problem, then there's no way I can use it. You know what? Full send.
Sure.
What are you planning over there? No, seriously, I have no idea.
I think it should start being obvious now.
Maybe. Maybe. What will you do? Take the edge?
I definitely want to take the edge for that one. Oh. You didn't take the edge.
Double Atari? What is that?
Oh, whoops.
I should look up what these words mean.
Oh, man. Oh, I didn't see that one. Double Atari,
Guitar, 2 stones at one time.
yeah. Man.
When Atari and Go is. Atari means they have 1 liberty left. Ah.
None of those words mean anything to me. I can tell it's from Japanese. Natami means... Actually, no, I don't really know what that means either. I've seen the word.
I know about the Atari 2600. That's about it.
Good connect. This is useless for me though, because I can't. You have two. You have,
Sorry.
wait a minute.
You
that's
follow a
automatic, I
golden
gotta connect
Pharaoh
that.
0H. Welcome to hell.
Thank you
Well, Harold,
very
we-
kindly for the
How
follow,
are we?
Golden Pharaoh.
We're.
Live well, laugh often, and do your own thing.
I don't know. Feeling a little bit more. I'm feeling a bit more confident more playing. I don't think we're still any. Oh, still making a lot of mistakes though.
We're learning a thing or two.
Yeah.
Thank you again for the
Did
follow,
that
Golden
one.
Pharaoh.
I heard that was Will Ferrell.
Thank you, Will Ferrell. I didn't even know you were on Twitch. I really loved you in that movie, because I watch movies with actors in them, like a human.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, just for context here, Hessel plays a lot of chess. I am a casual player of chess, I guess. I don't really play much, but
I think we play
so
about
we're
the same.
starting out.
I don't play too much chess either.
You probably play more than I do, though.
I haven't played in so long, so who knows?
Oh, that is not good for me. No, I've lost that bit. Okay. Playing and making mistakes, yeah. That's how you get better.
That's the fun part. In
What ranks?
chess? In
Ouch.
chess? I'm pretty sure I'm ranked for rank. Is there chess ranks? Or I assume Will Ferrell here is talking about Go ranks, which I don't know.
Yeah, I've never played a ranked Go game either. And I don't think I've played ranked in chess enough to have a rank either.
Rating, but ranking goes. I think
Yeah.
last time I checked, I was rated 700 or so. Not huge, but it's better than most people, so I'll take it. Ah! Wait. Nope, can't do that.
I can block. I can give you guys a game review if you guys want. You're free to.
I would be interested.
Probably offline though. Ooh.
It's a lot of
do I
things
just
happening.
do I just stop focusing on this bit? Maybe.
It's kind of like kind of a close quarters match, kind of like boxing around here.
Yeah, because I mean, you can just go to P10 and recapture that at some point. Is it worth it for me to do anything there? Maybe. Oh yeah, go somewhere else. Yeah, I probably should.
Ooh.
Yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna take that advice and go somewhere else. But yeah, for anyone who's not in my Discord, if you'd like to go there, there it is. If you'd like to put the game in or the game review in there, it's fine with me. We don't have a Go channel there, but I guess we can probably put in general. Yeah, I don't want to say hyper focus, especially with all this board space. That makes sense. I'm gonna block that here. Try to focus on corner, side, and center. I think this is what I've learned here.
We're both learning. We're both learning.
So you should plug your own Discord too.
Wow, might as well, if you say so. Where do I keep the link? I have a specific link that I keep somewhere. I think it's in a personal Discord, but I think it's like in my reactions channel for some reason. Like the channel I keep for like reaction images. I don't know why. Okay, I noticed something about Discord that was really funny and really dumb. You know the thing that... So you know how streamer mode will hide the visibility of like the links and stuff? Which makes sense.
Wait, does it?
Yeah, if you create a link while in streamer mode, it's hidden. And it'll say, oh, just click the copy button to copy it. Do you want to take a guess what happens when you click copy?
Does it actually copy?
It copies the text hidden, use copy button.
Oh. Yep. That's useful, alright?
Yeah. Yep, I just did it and it happened again. Thanks, Discord.
I feel like I'm focusing too much on small fry here. Should probably move away. I say as I continue to place there.
Yeah. It's the sunk cost fallacy. I'm trying to generate a link to my... Hey.
I'm surprised you don't have it in your about panel. Or maybe you do, and I...
Oh, I do!
I'm not
You're
there.
right! I wondered where I was keeping that. Hold on, let me pop open the hood real fast. Where did I put it? Here. I just... After much delay, we figured it out. We're learning together.
Maybe after this, you can set up a bot command.
I really should. That's one of the other things I've been intending to do.
Cool thing about Go community is there are a lot of helpful people. Yeah, I find that to be the case in a lot of communities. It's good to know that Go is one of them.
A lot of communities can be rather rude, even if especially if they're smaller. Ever heard of the game Natural Selection 2?
I have not.
Probably haven't, because there's like 100 people that play it. It used to be a lot bigger, but it died. And its corpse just continues to flail about. And part of the reason why it's died is because the veterans are terrible people. Like, you'd think these guys just don't want the game to live, and are trying to kill it actively.
I mean, they probably want to keep the newbies out.
Not even necessarily. Like, they like the idea of the game getting new people. The problem is, whenever someone plays at least, like, slightly suboptimally, they will just yell at you.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah. And they wonder why their game is dying. I mean, to be fair, the devs aren't updating it anymore. Actually, take a wild guess who the devs are. They're also developers of a very, very popular game on YouTube.
It could be any number of games.
This is true. It's Subnautica.
Ah, interesting.
Same guys. I actually really like that game because it's it's an asymmetrical multiplayer team game, and on each team, most players are foot soldiers or aliens, individual aliens. However, one player is like the commander who bosses them around and tells them to do stuff, playing like an RTS instead. Which I think is really cool. I'm about to lose a lot of pieces here.
Possibly. I was expecting you to go to H16, but
Oh,
I guess I can do that now.
didn't see that. I think I'm losing touch here. I think I'm losing it. But anything is possible.
We've had things turn around quickly before.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of positive... I don't have any real areas where I have a lot of possibility to do stuff.
But you do also have the entire bottom left corner. It's empty.
This is true. This is true.
Oh, I should not do that. Never mind. Hard for me to talk about concentrate on Go at the same time. Always impressed by people who stream Go. Yeah, it's a skill that you build up. It, especially with games that require a lot of thinking. I stream Tetris fairly often, and it's that's kind of tough.
Well, I never said I'm thinking about the game and streaming at the same time, just that I'm streaming.
That is another possibility too.
Important distinction there. For me, I've just
It
kind of...
does help.
Oh, go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
For me, I've just kind of developed two different... I almost have like two different thought streams running at the same time. One's thinking about stuff to say, other stuff is like doing the stream stuff, and the third part, the mystery one, is playing the game. But that's kind of splitting your brain up three ways, which causes the famous streamer debuff.
Yeah, the streamer debuff is actually real. You got streamer brain, and you don't think it would affect you, but it does. Yeah, it also helps that we're not playing a timed game.
Oh god, could you imagine?
Oh wait,
Ah,
I was
to even.
thinking about moving there too.
If you did that, we would have had another race around too. So, well, you'd have to see where that goes.
Yeah.
I think we're just like in the beginner stages of learning the game, where we just like make mistakes constantly, and most of the really, it's kind of like when you're newer at chess. The way to win isn't to play better. The way to win is to make less mistakes.
Yeah, that tracks.
Which I suppose is kind of how it works, but I'm trying to pretend to be a philosopher here. Yeah, that's what the PH and PhD stands for. He try to make. Where was I going with this?
I'm surprised you didn't take the one at E11. Although I suppose you wouldn't have completely surrounded me yet.
Yeah, no, you would have had. I think you would have had ways to fight back. I think that's what I saw. Either that or I'm just blind. But now I can't take it because it's on this gigantic line.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go elsewhere. Well, neighboring, rather.
I think I'm gonna ignore that. There's no way I can do anything with that.
You know what? I don't care about that.
Oscar, welcome in. What's this game? This is the game of Go. Very old game. Harder than chess, even. All of the rules are very simple. You place stones on the intersections of the lines, and then you try to surround your opponent's pieces to capture them. Do you guys know about the concept of two eyes? I feel like I read that at some point, but I don't remember it now.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, I think it might be something like what we have in we had like something we had. I think it came up in a game earlier.
I did actually notice this. Yeah. It's where you have a surrounding group of stones, such that you can't place any stone inside.
Yeah.
Which means they're basically safe.
All right.
And
So thanks for the video. We'll have to.
And I
Look at
assume
that
if
later.
you have two eyes, then you just basically can't touch it at all. So it's kind of like
Yeah,
permanent.
and I think we had a case of that earlier too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've saved that link for later. You can go watch that. Now, do I try to protect against this? Maybe not.
Will it be your success or your downfall? It's really your decision. You've made your peace.
Yeah, but now I have a line.
You already had that line.
No, it wasn't complete.
You do have a giant.
I don't know what this line. Yeah, I don't know what this line is going to give me though, but
You got it.
at least it seems like it's going to secure at least the top portion of the board, probably. The unfortunate thing is that you now have this area full of holes that I can't move into. The group has two eyes forever alive. Yeah, like this here, unless he fills it in.
Which I'm not gonna do.
Yeah, because you can always just pass.
Indeed. There's no Zhugzwang in this game.
You know, I think during our practice game, if I had realized you could pass, I probably would have avoided the
Cascade.
yeah.
It would have made good
For those of
content.
you-
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, for those of you on YouTube, the thumbnail is a screenshot of our practice game. Oh, I know. You see, I'm placing pieces down without really thinking at this point, which is not a good thing.
I was doing that for a little bit there. You gotta reconnect with it. You gotta recouple with reality, the game itself. I'm liking this game though. I don't think I'd stream it more often because this is a lot of mental power I have to use. I'm more of a talk constantly, have it kind of make sense kind of guy myself, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm the same here. I probably wouldn't, probably wouldn't volunteer myself. Or, no, that's not the right way to put it. I probably wouldn't play this out of my own initiative, but if somebody asked me to do another collab like this, I think I would accept.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's kind of like, oh, why did I do that? Or if I can do something something funny with Go. It's like chess. I don't play chess straight anymore. Why do I keep doing this?
4 eyes. Wait, what happened? Hold on.
Nothing particularly useful.
I see.
I think there are those who only play chess with gimmicks, and there are those who only play it without. I suppose that is true.
When I was a lot newer to chess, I remember seeing 2 people who were from... So, for whatever reason, their chess tournament got canceled, so they were just, like, chilling in the union, just playing a game, and I was just watching them go crazy. Like, they... I think they were just playing openings, and they're just like, oh, well, I did that wrong. Ah, well, okay, end the game. They were just, like, playing one move for, like, 3 moves in a second, both sides. It was weird.
Yeah, just assume that if you made a blunder, you lose the entire thing.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I've lost this fight down here, so I'm going to ignore that.
Yes.
And perfect application of the eyes thing. You have M, N, and O right here at 8, 7, and 6. I'm not getting through that one. I actually have a bunch of them. See, this is when we were doing our practice session. This was what I was trying to build up. Because it prevents you from getting into there.
I've been using them near constantly. I just didn't know they had a name. Oh!
Ouch. Because of course you would.
Yeah?
I should move out because this is not good for me.
This is your Verdun, buddy. Does that make sense as a historical reference? I don't remember what Verdun was like.
I don't remember either.
Was I there? I don't know. Woo-wee, VTuber lore.
To be honest, I associate Verdun more with I don't remember what the movie was.
Wasn't Dunkirk, was it?
Oh, it wasn't Dunkirk.
Well, I guess this would be your Dunkirk, though. Maybe?
Unfortunately, I don't know anything about Dunkirk either.
Yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow, yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
I have not seen that movie.
It's it has time travel mechanics, sort of.
Yeah, it's like Groundhog Day kind of one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's bait. I will not be touching that.
And we'll take that though. And then strengthen this part. Maybe I shouldn't strengthen that part actually. Duragus has the epithet Angel of Verdun. Yeah.
I sense a heightened battle spirit in you, Penbu.
I don't know about that. I feel like I'm just clawing at places where I could potentially, I don't know, survive. But I don't think it's going very well. Especially considering that.
So that's what I'm saying. You have that battle spirit awakening in you, bringing you to greater heights.
I'm looking at the board and I see how many eyes you have. And it's kind of concerning.
Well, your 4 eyes are just regular old spectacles. My 4 eyes are heart glasses. That's the difference between you and me.
Yes. I suppose it does give you more power.
Oh yeah. I mean, oh no, wait. I was about to say they're on the VTube Studio workshop, but you're not using VTube Studio.
I'm sure I could probably find the asset elsewhere, but I was also, I know Chi Session hasn't implemented pinning yet.
Really?
I mean, it is basically only one developer working on it.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. You can't dog on them too hard, then.
Yeah. It's not entirely. They do, I think they do have multiple developers on the team, but it's one primary developer.
Hmm.
Am I gonna regret this?
You accept the containment.
As long as I leave holes, it doesn't matter.
Will I regret this move? Maybe. Will I have good fun making it? Yes.
Oh. Okay.
I'm, as the kids call it, fun-maxing. Having a grand old time.
Unfortunately, I think that spells... that is not a good position for me to be in.
It still feels very sharp for me as well. This can go either way. It's very hot in the theater tonight. Hanbo versus Dr. Heschel. This is a battle for the ages, folks. I think it'd be fun to figure out how to do them announcer voices. Wait.
Gotta get your mid-Atlantic accent going.
Yes, it'll be in this battle arena where the fate of the world is decided. Except it sounds like I'm gurgling soda at the same time for whatever reason. And you too can buy the Penbu, the Penbu bucks for only $5.99 per buck. Get in now, and they might even be worth something in the future.
Yeah, I think they'd be called pen bucks.
Yeah. Shame, we're already thinking these things through.
I was brainstorming some ideas for membership tier lists or tiers. The lowest one would probably be pen budget.
That's a good one.
Which thinking about it now, I guess I do have membership tiers, and that Twitch does have subs, and I should probably do something with those. Yeah, I should probably start thinking about that.
I mean, mind you, I haven't touched anything related to that in months. I don't really think about it, even though I probably should.
Branding's important.
This is true. My brand is a... Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say it depends on your goal though, but I don't know. But also, you haven't debuted yet, and you want your own model, so I think it makes sense that if you want to defer things until then you have an excuse.
This is true.
5-9, every VTuber needs a fictional speculative asset rug pull.
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't see that. Here I go again, just mindlessly placing down stones.
It's fun. They have a good noise. It's kind of like the Mahjong Soul Chi button. It'll probably ruin your hand, but it feels good to press.
Shiny button click.
Exactly. I think I told you this before, but I was showing. Oh, yeah. You didn't hear that. I was showing a buddy of mine Mahjong, and he commented that the Chi and Pon are basically dark patterns. It's like, I have to click them. They're a dark pattern. And they kind of are when you think about it. Big flashy
They
button.
kind of are. You gotta learn to resist those buttons.
Oh, yeah.
That capture. Okay. I feel like I should maybe stop focusing over there.
I'm trying to debate you into it.
Good block.
Let's look this one through. Nah.
No.
I've got an idea!
Aha. Probably isn't good for me though.
Plan, centuries, measured, etc., etc.
As you say.
I'm not gonna stop saying it. Not anytime soon.
Well, the plan is going for centuries after all. If you stop saying it wouldn't be going for centuries.
Exactly, it's all part of the plan. You understand me, Penbu. Finally. Somebody understands the grind. I feel like I'm about to lose.
Lost. I don't know about that, because no, I've lost this fight down here, I think.
I do feel like I'm winning, but whenever I get like the slightest lick of hubris, I always get immediately bat on the head. But to be fair, I deserve.
Do you see this lattice of eyes in the middle?
Yeah. I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Ah. Okay.
They're looking right at you, man.
Do I pass? I don't think it makes sense to pass here. White had a big comeback this game. Yeah. Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
What can I say? What you doing over there, pal?
You know, even I don't know myself, to be honest.
You know, I heard at one point Go players sometimes have trouble explaining why they made a move. Even high level players, they just go like, well, it just seemed like the right idea.
Yeah, at some point your intuition just kicks in.
Like in the local area, you can absolutely calculate, but like when it comes to the bigger picture, you kind of gotta get a little different. Kind of gotta run the heuristic, if you will.
I'm gonna say it's like the neural networks. You don't know how they work.
Well, you're probably allowed to take a look at what they're doing in the hidden layer, just so you know. It won't make any sense. It's beautiful.
Now there's someone who should probably stop doing that. Now you have two eyes there. Okay, now I gotta give up. I gotta give up on that corner. Now, as somebody said, why would you apply a neural network to this seemingly simple task when you have a perfectly good functioning neural network yourself?
Okay, well, you're making a lot of assumptions there.
Well, yeah, that was the follow-up.
No!
I can claw back a little bit. Ah, going to uncharted territory, are we?
Indeed.
Do I have anywhere that I could go? That's not a good place to go.
Surrounded by enemies on all sides.
Yeah, I think I've lost the that area too. I think this is normally where you would resign, but also this is the last game. May as well play it through.
You're too excited, you gotta keep running it down. Running it down mid as the league players would call it. And now what you thought were
I should have plugged that when I had the chance.
Well, you thought we're dead stones have been suddenly revived. Let's go. My plans are measured in centuries. Okay, we're gone now, but yeah, it's a thought that counts. Wait. Not yet.
Oh, that's that was tough. Actually, no, I should be fine. Fine for now.
Relatively speaking.
Okay, I don't think you pose a threat there, so I'm gonna take this before anything happens there. Ah. Yes, that would be important.
Yeah.
Hmm. Ah, man, okay. White has to make 2 eyes there in order to live.
Not sure how
Okay,
I
so-
can, but we'll find a way. You betcha there, bud.
Because I can see him move. Ah. Okay, maybe I should. No, this is... I'm seeing moves here, but I think you have ways to combat them. And I don't think we can do that.
You're not gonna let
Or
me
rather, I
win.
don't think we can have that. Okay, hold on. So I can't move anywhere in D or E because I think that makes for an easy capture.
We love it.
And we create an eye,
The universe is kind.
and which means I won't be able to surround your pieces.
The noise of its thoughts.
I can maybe move at the top of A or B,
Times.
but then that also creates fairly easy capture. So I think maybe the corner is the best move here.
Summers, and it shivers under a black sun,
With that being the problem, of course.
and it takes its sad creation for reality. Too strong for this dream.
Man, I can't believe I gave up territory like that.
Sorrow is part of its own task.
It's like boxing, I think.
Sometimes when they are deep in dreams,
I've never actually boxed before. I have done fencing
Wait.
though.
wounds in reality.
I have done neither of those. I think the closest I've gotten is wrestling, because we had to do it in school.
Sometimes,
Really?
when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them.
White only has one eye. And don't poke out my eye. They already aren't good enough
Ooh.
as is.
We have protector with glasses, it's fine.
This is true. This is true. That's why I wear the fencing mask, just FYI. Actually, so I have, you know how I have long hair, right? Have I mentioned that before?
Possibly.
Um, it's a very good thing we caught this before it ever became a problem. However, I learned that it is entirely possible for hair to get caught in a whatchamacallit, a fencing foil
Oh, interesting.
if it glides through, which is not fun. I was talking to someone who that happened to, and she was like, "Yeah, make sure that does not happen to you. It is awful."
Good to know.
Yeah. I really do miss fencing. It's a lot of fun. It's a very good exercise as well.
You know what?
What do I know? You're mean.
Hmm. Well, I mean, kind of encroached on my territory over there.
You know, you're not wrong.
I could just leave this one alone, probably. Probably shouldn't. Not like that, anyway. It's gonna make it problematic later on. I can't touch anything in the lower half. So the only thing I have is up top.
Pass.
Ah. I can't move there? I can move there.
Pass.
Okay, I'll take that. Double click, please. There we go.
Pass.
Predicted winner white. Yeah, you're probably right. We're gonna keep going.
It says I'm gonna win with 100% chance.
I mean, considering actually, I don't think there's anywhere because I would probably pass at this point because there's nothing here where I would. So I
You
think,
have won.
yeah. I
Yay!
think we'll take that.
The AI has
GG.
White will win with a 99.99% certainty. Well played, by the way. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think we're both getting better at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Let's take a look
thanks
at
for
the
inviting me.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Let's take a look at the inflection point.
What do we have? This pack. Oh yeah, I guess I was waiting for a while there, and then I moved. Oh, I connected my pieces up top. I see. Apparently that was bad.
Not sure why that'd be bad, but I guess I'm not a professional enough to know.
Well, I
Else-
think the idea here is that if I don't put anything in the bottom, then it leaves you with more room to like to make eyes and stuff.
Yeah, more room to expand, I suppose.
Yeah. So instead of being clustered at the in one area, probably best to disperse your stones so that I don't give you a large area to play in. It was slow because that group didn't need to be connected. It already had two eyes and was safe. Was wasted move. Yeah, that makes sense. Because we already have this here at H13. Yeah, so it was a bit of a waste. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Good fun, good fun. Well, if that's the end, should we find someone to raid?
Sure. Yeah, I feel like I've been having trouble with finding people to raid. But we're gonna go find someone. Do you have any announcements you want to give?
I don't have anything in particular. Just that I'll probably be releasing a video soon or some. and I have another stream cooking up. We're gonna be listening to a Eurobeat and playing the game Dirt Rally, which is like a drifting kind of game. That's
Huh.
about it. That's the only thing I have planned.
Yeah, what do I have next week? I don't think it's Saturday. It's the end of the week. I don't have anything planned. I might even take a break next week. We'll see. Because this week I think was supposed to be my maintenance week, and then I scheduled streams anyway.
Mm. Nope.
539. If you're going to go live soon,
New follower off
I
underscore
don't mind
screen.
reading you.
Welcome to Hell, boss.
Thank you for the follow off screen. Casey,
we gotta go live before we end, though.
Eh.
All right.
I have a.
But anyway, I think. So go ahead.
Oh, I couldn't raid into Penbu.
You could do that. Yeah, raid into me and then raid into. I don't know how that works actually. I feel like that's. I know people sometimes do that. I don't know how Twitch likes that.
I can't imagine it really affects them too much. I don't know.
Or if it matters in that. Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. I'll probably be rating 539 in that case. But
I'll join you.
he's going to be doing Lego brick building of some sort.
Could you send me the link?
Yeah, let me do that here. Send you over there. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just waiting for him to go live. But yeah, this was fun. Thanks for inviting me. How did you get the idea to play Go?
That's a very good question. I think I was just so yeah, I'm taking a class on artificial intelligence right now, and one of my main things from learning AI about 8 years ago was that Go was a very complicated game. So I was thinking about that, and I guess the idea of playing Go just kind of pops in the head one day. And I was like, well, I don't know if I really want to play it by myself. So I thought, hey, I'm pretty sure I could find someone who'd want to play it, and you seem like someone who'd want to play it. So decided to ask.
Yeah, worth a shot. So yeah, how did I play? I think so. My uncle actually gifted us a Go set, and I don't think we've ever used it.
Oh.
But no, I did read a few books on Go, or maybe one book on Go and Go strategy at some point. Yeah, this is good. Well, if you ever want to play again, I'm up for it.
Maybe. I mean, I lean towards probably not. I like the game, just it's a lot of mental effort.
Yeah, you gotta find. I don't know. I think you gotta find some gimmicks to put in the game or something, but it's gonna be difficult to find that. Unlike chess variants, I don't know how many gimmicks you can put in the Go.
Yeah.
But yeah, for those of you in the Go community, thanks for dropping by. It's really good tips you gave there, and yeah, if any of you want to do analyses on games, feel free to shoot them to us.
Most definitely.
It'd be good to know where we messed up.
I'm definitely interested in learning, but I have to see.
Okay. Want to close this off?
Well, I don't know what to say. Just thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It was absolutely fantastic to see y'all around, to be here with Penbu, play some games. Just having a good time.
Indeed. By the way, guys, if you are not following Hessel, shout out Dr. Hessel here.
Oh, great. Now I have to do the shout out too. Look what you're doing to me.
Over on YouTube, let me get your link there too. I think it's this one.
Much appreciated. Okay, let me... Raid button. Things
Yeah,
never...
I see 539 is live right now, so you can go ahead and rate him.
539. Alright. Alright, looks like my raid is started. Just let me know.
Same here. Yeah, I think we're good to close it off here. So thanks everyone, and see you next stream.
A fantastic night and take care. And just to make sure, I will stop stream on OBS.